Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Valentine's Day fragrances. So I have in front of me 10 perfumes that I am considering for Valentine's Day. Now, I know that this day can be a little tough on some people because there's kind of a pressure to be in a relationship. There's a pressure in society sometimes to not be alone. And you know, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be romantic, and you certainly do not have to be in a relationship in order to enjoy Valentine's Day. You can just use it as an excuse to love the people that are in your life, or maybe some self-care. Maybe take the day to just pamper yourself. Take your best friend out on a date, or you know, your kids out on a date, or maybe your parents, but just use it as a time to celebrate love. You don't have to be in a relationship in order to be a successful, complete human being, okay? But with that said, I am married, and I'm actually getting ready to celebrate my 6-year wedding anniversary with my husband. So I will be celebrating Valentine's Day with him. We'll probably be going out somewhere for dinner. I don't even know what we're doing. If you are new here, hello, my name is Jackie. I do beauty and perfume on this channel. I also do some special effects looks that I sprinkle in right around the Halloween season. So if you're interested in that kind of content, I would love it if you'd subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I really appreciate you guys so much. If you're interested in seeing my Valentine's Day perfumes, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so like I said in the intro, I'm not really sure what my husband and I are going to do this year for Valentine's Day. We don't have any like big plans. And one of my favorite things to do with him is just cuddle on the couch and watch a movie. I like to stay home. I like to just be in my comfy pajamas and cuddle with him and watch a good movie, maybe order a pizza. Sometimes I have more fun doing that than going out. And if that's what we end up doing, then I probably will use my KAYALI Eden Juicy Apple 01. I really love this perfume. I did a full dedicated review on this, and when I reviewed it, I liked it, but the more I wear it, the more I like it. This is a playful, flirty, fun, very feminine kind of man-eater scent. My husband loves this one. For me, in the opening, I get a big blast of juicy red apple, followed very closely by a lot of berries. So if you love apple, if you love berry, fruity, playful, fun scents, I think you'd really like this one. It reminds me of like a big bowl of fruit where there's apple and berries and then somebody sprinkled a bunch of sugar on top. It's very sweet. There are floral notes in here, but I don't really pick up a lot on the floral. I just get mostly a fruity, sweet, fun, playful scent. Some people have said that this reminds them of like Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secret, and I can kind of see that. For me, this performs a lot better though. This is like a perfume for me. This performs up to 5 hours, whereas body splashes and sprays from like Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secrets, they don't usually last very long on my skin. This is moderate. This is a moderate performing perfume. I can get about 5 hours before it turns into a skin scent, and I think it would make the perfect Valentine's Day scent for cuddling. Alright, now if you want something a little bit more sophisticated, but you still want it to not be too serious, you just kind of want a sweet, fruity, creamy vanilla scent, I would go with Carolina Herrera, and this is Very Good Girl. I absolutely love this. This definitely reminds me of Valentine's Day. I mean, this red stiletto is just screaming Valentine's Day to me. Plus it's a rose heavy, like a rose centric fragrance, and roses remind me of Valentine's Day, so I immediately thought of this fragrance. I absolutely love this. I think it is so fun. It's got lychee, red currant, there's rose, and then there's this creamy, delicious vanilla in here. I just think this is fantastic. This is not everybody's favorite Carolina Herrera Good Girl perfume. I know some people really love this one and some people really didn't like this one. A lot of people compared it to like DELINA or DELINA Exclusive, which I don't really agree with. Did see a lot of people comparing this to Angel Nova, which that one I could see, but I actually prefer this one over Angel Nova. So this one is a really great performing perfume. I think it's light enough that you could wear it in the summertime, but it also has enough of a presence and like a creaminess from that vanilla to pull off in the winter time. So I'm actually considering this one for Valentine's Day, just depending on what we do. If we keep it kind of light and fun, I probably will use this one. This one makes me feel really pretty and just like a pretty girl, you know, like I'm just a pretty girl smelling like some creamy, yummy rose and lychee. But yeah, this one is a contender just depending on what we decide to do. If you're wanting to smell edible for Valentine's Day, if you want to smell like a sweet snack, then I recommend from Viktor Rolf, this is Bonbon. Does this not say Valentine's Day? I mean, this looks like you get chocolates for Valentine's Day sometimes, you know what I mean? Like sometimes my husband will buy me chocolates and it just looks like, you know, the dessert basically. So I love this bottle. It's very feminine, just a lot of fun in my opinion, and that kind of matches how I feel the scent is. The scent is very fun, it's very gourmand, it's very girly. I get a lot of the peach in here. I love peach in my perfumes, which is one of the reasons why I really like this scent, is because you get this like yummy peach, but then as it dries down, you get a lot of caramel. You definitely smell like a snack with this. It's very, very sweet, so you definitely have to be someone who loves sweet gourmand scents. It's very playful, very fun, not necessarily super elegant or sophisticated. This is not what I would choose if I were going out on like a formal, fancy kind of date with my husband. But if I was just doing something playful and fun and I just wanted to smell pretty and edible, I think this is a man-eater scent as well. I think men really enjoy this fragrance on women. And yeah, this is definitely a contender for me this year. Another scent that I definitely am thinking about is, of course, my beautiful DELINA exclusive from Parfums Marly. This bottle definitely says Valentine's Day to me. Actually, it says more like wedding day to me. This would be my wedding day scent if I were getting married. But I think it would be a good one for Valentine's Day as well. I think DELINA is a good option as well if you prefer DELINA, either DELINA or DELINA exclusive. I don't really like DELINA all that much. The rhubarb note in the opening is too tart for me, so this is definitely the DELINA for me. If you like sweeter, creamier rose scents, I think you would love this one. I absolutely love this. If I want to smell beautiful, if I just want to feel and smell like I am just beautiful, this is definitely my most, I mean, I just feel like $1,000,000 whenever I wear this fragrance, and I just feel like I'm beautiful. You know, I feel like I smell beautiful. It just uplifts my self-esteem, and it just, I don't know, it's just magical. I really, truly love the bottle. I love the scent. And if I'm in the mood this Valentine's Day to just feel, and that's the only word I can really think of, is beautiful. That's exactly how it makes me feel. And so if that's what I'm in the mood to be like, if I'm not really in a flirty, fun mood and I'm not necessarily in a sexy mood, I just want to feel beautiful, this is the perfume that I will choose. Another one that reminds me of Valentine's Day, but it's more so because of the bottle, the scent as well, but this is by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is Labelle. The juice inside, the pretty bottle, the outline of the female physique is just, I don't know, it's just beautiful, it's pretty, it's sexy. Definitely reminds me of Valentine's Day. I am actually wearing this fragrance right now, today, and I absolutely love this fragrance. When I first got this fragrance, I was not impressed with the performance, but I tried it in the wrong temperature. It was really hot outside. Now that it's cooler here, I've been wearing this a lot more lately and it performs just fine. I don't think this will be the one that I pick just because I'm wearing it today. It's pear. It's like a beautiful boozy pear. I always say boozy in this fragrance, but there's no booze in here, but that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of this like boozy cooking pear cobbler, basically, and I absolutely love it. I think it's sweet, a little bit sexy, very man-eater type of scent. My husband really loves this one. Not too serious of a perfume, but a little bit. You know, it's definitely a classy perfume if you are into like really sweet scents. It definitely makes me feel like a snack. It makes me feel feminine. It makes me feel pretty. It makes me feel good whenever I wear it, and I do think that the bottle is just to die for. All right, for all my black currant and pink pepper lovers out there, I have Valentino Donna Born in Roma. The pink juice inside definitely reminds me of Valentine's Day, and this is definitely a contender for sure. I've told you guys before, this is the fragrance that I took with me on a vacation with my husband to Florida. We had the best vacation, the best time. We went to Fort Walton, Florida, and it was just so nice. It was so fun, and I wore this the entire time. I actually had a couple samples that I brought with me, and I just used the samples, and then that's when I decided to purchase a bottle when I got home, because I knew I was going to forever have that scent memory association. And this just reminds me of my husband. This reminds me of like my love for my husband. This has black currant, pink pepper, has some Gaiac wood. There's bourbon vanilla in here, which I absolutely love bourbon vanilla. Yeah, I just love this fragrance, you guys. It makes me so happy. It definitely reminds me of love for sure. It definitely reminds me of my husband. And so this is always, like, anytime I'm going to be doing something with my husband, this is always a good option. However, this isn't just like a romantic type of fragrance. I feel like this is one of those fragrances that would be good for any occasion. You could wear this to work. It's inoffensive, you know, it's just a crowd pleasing scent. You could wear it to work. You could wear it on a date night. You could wear it during the day. Literally, you could wear this anytime. This would be a fantastic signature scent. This might be my Valentine's Day scent. I haven't made up my mind. It just depends on what we're going to do. If we're just going to be together and not do anything too serious, I might pick this one. Okay, more than likely, I'm probably going to want to feel sexy on Valentine's Day. So I feel like I'm really, if I'm being honest with myself, I will probably pick from the next 4. If we decide to do something where I want to feel sexy, I'm probably going to be in the mood to feel sexy on Valentine's Day, okay? My number one sexiest fragrance I feel like I have in my collection is by Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is Scandal. You guys know I love this one. I talk about this one a ton, and it is my favorite sexy date night. If I just want to feel like the sexiest woman on the planet, this is definitely my favorite perfume to wear. My husband loves this one on me. He just like, he's not really that big into perfumes, you know. He doesn't get too excited about perfumes, but he really likes this one. And I do think this is kind of a man-eater scent. I think this kind of gives across the vibe of like a bad girl type of situation. And it's sweet, it's feminine, it's sexy. It's very interesting to me. It's got blood orange in the opening, which I just love orange. It's got honey. Lots and lots and lots of honey. So you definitely have to like honey in order to like this, but it also has caramel, it has some gardenia, orange blossom, jasmine, it has some peach in here, which I told you guys I love peach. This basically has everything that I love. I know I've said this so many times, but what makes this for me is the licorice and patchouli combination in the base. So you have all these delicious, yummy, sweet scents in the opening. You know, you've got the peach, the caramel, honey, blood orange, fantastic opening. But then the dry down, you start to get this like deep, sexy licorice and patchouli combination. It just makes me feel like $1,000,000. It just makes me feel incredibly sexy, incredibly beautiful. And because I know that my husband loves this fragrance, every time I wear it, I know he's enjoying how I smell, and it just makes me feel even better, you know? So if we do something super sexy for Valentine's Day, I will most likely pick this one. Now, if you're more in the mood for like a spicier, sweet rose fragrance that's sexy, then I would definitely recommend KAYALI Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. This bottle says Valentine's Day, okay? Look at how pink and reflective and metallic this looks. It definitely screams Valentine's Day to me. This scent also screams Valentine's Day to me. I love Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I talk about it a lot, but I think this would be perfect for a sexy date night. If you don't want something like Scandal, if that's too loud for you, if that's too sweet for you, this is sweet, definitely, but it has some spiciness in the opening. It has saffron and pink pepper, which I really enjoy. I think it's it's not like overly spicy or anything like that, but it does have a little bit of a kick. I mean, it's pink pepper and saffron. It has a little bit of like a Middle Eastern vibe to it, which I just absolutely love. I really enjoy the rose that's in here. And then there's sandalwood, amber, musk, and patchouli in the base. And there's something about the sandalwood that's in here, you guys. I'm a big fan of sandalwood. It just smells amazing. This is a really good performing perfume on me. This lasts all day. I never have any problems with the performance of this. If you just want like a sweet, jammy kind of rose scent with a little bit of spice and a little sandalwood and patchouli in the base, I think you would love this one. Okay, if you want to smell feminine, sexy, playful, and a little bit badass, then I would go with Viktor Rolf FLOWERBOMB Nectar. You guys, this is the most fun fragrance I think I have in my collection because of the gunpowder note in the opening. I talk about that a lot, I know, but I'm still just like, that's so cool. You know what I mean? It's so cool. So if you want to kind of feel like a badass on Valentine's Day, but you also want to smell very feminine and sexy and confident. That's what I think of. When I think of this, I think of a pretty, confident, sexy, badass, I don't take no for an answer, I'm not going to put up with your crap type of a person. That's what I think of whenever I wear this fragrance. I just love it. I just think it's so great. Definitely unique and interesting in my opinion with the gunpowder in the opening. I don't have any other perfumes that have gunpowder in it. I don't know about you, but I've never really seen that before. Definitely a very sexy, sweet, feminine fragrance. So the opening has gunpowder, there's cassis and bergamot, so you do get a little bit of this citrusy-ness in the opening, but mixed with that gunpowder. I don't know, the gunpowder is pretty overpowering, like not overpowering in a bad way, but you can definitely tell it's in there. It gives it almost like a little bit of a metallic type of vibe to it, which I really like. Then there's osmanthus, there's orange blossom and jasmine, there's vanilla and tonka bean. It's definitely a very sweet fragrance. There's benzoin, but then there's also patchouli in here as well, which I think the patchouli really helps to warm it up and just kind of ground it a little bit so that it's not too sweet. I mean, it is very sweet and it might be too sweet for some people, but for me it's not. I love sweet fragrances, and for me the patchouli just really helps to like put it where it needs to be. This is beast mode for sure, will last you all day. This will also enter a room before you do. This is another one that my husband really likes, and yeah, if I want to feel just super sexy, playful, and kind of like a badass, then this is the one I'll pick for Valentine's Day. All right, and last but definitely not least, I am considering by Lancome. This is the La Nuit Tresor, which I think is such a beautiful bottle, and I think the bottle really matches this scent. This is a beautiful, sexy, sweet, feminine scent. I just love this one so much. The opening has a lot of like fruity notes. It has pear, tangerine, there's strawberry, there's passion fruit in here. It's just a very fruity floral. There's rose in here as well. So the opening, you get like a fruity floral, but this is not your typical girly fruity floral perfume. This has a lot more going on. There are a ton of notes in here. This is like a deep, dark, sexy version of a fruity floral, and I love it. The fruit that I get the most is strawberry, but as it starts to dry down, you start to get those deeper, sexier notes. I think the combination of this fragrance is absolute perfection. You get a little bit of fruity, you get a little bit of sweet, but then you also get a lot of sassy and a lot of sexy, and I just think that's such a great combination in a perfume. Again, this has the licorice and patchouli base, and I don't know what it is about that combination, but I think it's fantastic. Every single time I try a perfume that has licorice and patchouli in the base, it has this like depth to it. It has this sexiness to it that it just blows me away, and this is no exception. So if you want like a sweet but dark and sexy perfume, this is fantastic. This is also a beast mode in my opinion. This is absolutely fantastic performance. You will have no issues with this whatsoever. This lasts all day. I think I'm kind of leaning more towards this one because I haven't worn this one in a little while, and I feel like this would be a kind of a nice change. I think if we go out for a nice dinner and I want to feel feminine and pretty, but I also want to feel super sexy at the same time, this is a great one. I think I might choose this one for Valentine's Day. So that's it, you guys. Those are the perfumes that I am considering for Valentine's Day this year. I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section what perfumes you are considering for Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!